to be your reading, and today we are going to take a look at what your crush thinks of you. And yeah, I would say we dive straight into it and see what's up with that. So, what does Pile 1's crush think of them? What does their crush think of them? Ooh, we got the Queen of Wands. So they see you as somebody really confident. The Hierophant, okay. King of Coins, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, the vibe that I'm getting with this straight off the bat is that your crush sees you as somebody who's really confident. Maybe you have like a higher position at your workplace. If not that, maybe they see you as somebody who has a lot of potential to go places in life. Like, you are kind of intimidating to them, and I feel like they feel inferior to you. So maybe they perceive you as better looking, smarter, or maybe they think you earn more, or maybe they know that you earn more than them, and that kind of keeps them away from you. And I feel like they are pretty heavy on themselves. Maybe they tend to self-sabotage because of that. Maybe they do avoid you even, or they don't really want to get close to you because you would be this huge mirror to them, if that makes sense. So what else do we got? We got the 7 of Wands, the Fool, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, interesting. So Pile 1, I feel like this person is maybe somebody you only know from afar. I don't feel like this pile is meant for people who are already in deep communication with this person. I feel like maybe you locked eyes with them, or maybe you exchanged a few words, or maybe you know a friend from their friends or something like that, okay? But this isn't a pile for people who are really close to that person yet. And I feel like this person that you have a crush on, they really admire you, and believe it or not, they are afraid talking to you, come close to you, because they know that you are somebody, or they perceive you as somebody who really wants to build something stable. Like, they see you as somebody stable and somebody who has their life together, and they don't really feel like they are at that place yet. For some of you, this person could also be in their player energy, even though I'm not really getting that strongly. I'm more getting this to be an energy of this person isn't ready to settle down yet because they need to sort themselves out, because they feel like they couldn't provide enough for a girlfriend, for a wife, for a mother of their children. You know what I mean? Like, they are afraid of moving forward. That's why they are kind of moving away, which is quite interesting, because I feel like this person desires the same things that you desire. Interesting. But yeah, anyways, I also feel like they perceive you as somebody who gets a lot of attention. If you work with this person, I feel like they feel like you get a lot of looks, a lot of compliments from your co-workers, or maybe if you see this person at a gym or at a bar or something where you guys just meet each other from time to time, I feel like they are well aware of the attention that you are getting. Or maybe on your social media, they are looking through your followers, you know, and kind of see what people are in your likes and they compare themselves to those people. And maybe you ask yourself, hey, why didn't this person step up? And it's only because this person feels inferior to you, okay? Like, they feel like Pile 1 is too big for me, like it's too big of a challenge. Okay, which is quite interesting, because if you're watching this reading, I feel like you have a crush on this person, you know? So maybe you want to give this person a shot. And maybe this is also Spirit's warning of telling you maybe this person isn't ready for you. Maybe this is more of an illusion. Maybe this person looks like they have their life together, maybe they are really handsome, or maybe you think they are very well off, but if you tune into this energy and it resonates, I would suggest that you look twice at this person, because I would trust this energy, you know, like maybe they need to sort themselves out first. So Spirit, tell me what will be next between Pi 1 and their crush. We got Temperance, we got Knight of Cups, we got the Death card, we got the Seven of Swords, we got the Two of Coins, we got the Nine of Coins, we got the Five of Cups, we got the Queen of Swords. Ooh, oh no, something fell. Give me a second. Okay, we got the High Priestess, and last but not least, we got the Hermit. Okay, interesting. So I feel like there will be some kind of changes in this connection. Okay, we have the Death card, we also have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. These are all cards that suggest moving away from something, ending a cycle. You also got the Hermit, which is a card that speaks of solitude, seeking solitude to finding answers. So this could go both ways. So maybe you recognize, maybe through this reading, you recognize their energy as not matching yours completely, because you are in the Queen of Wands energies, okay? I feel like you are confident, you know what you want, you go for what you want. And I feel like this death moment is you realizing your power and becoming clear about what it is that you want, because you are also in this Queen of Swords energy and she knows what she wants and deserves. So unfortunately, I feel like this crush will eventually fade away, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be patient with Temperance card and focus on yourself. Okay, I hate being the messenger of that, because I know that you guys don't want to hear this in these kinds of readings. But yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on whatever is right in front of you, to be more abundant. Maybe you have certain types of goals, because this person doesn't seem to be ready yet, but they deeply admire you. Like, this comes through strongly. Like, they, in their mind, they want to pursue you, they want to come close to you, they want to open up to you, but they don't feel ready enough. And I feel like eventually this person will step into the Hermit energy. They will do some digging if they are ready, and figure out why you feel so inferior to you, because you kind of served as a mirror to this person. Okay, I feel like unintentionally you brought this person closer to an ego death, and you triggered all the wounds in them. And while you will be leveling up your life, this person will really look into themselves, which is kind of crazy, because like I've said, I feel like you guys didn't really talk that much. It was more like an eye contact situationship, you know, like maybe you guys talk from time to time, but I feel like you also realized in their energy that they are kind of turned against you in a way where they are not really opening up to you, because they feel like you deserve somebody who is achieved, you know, like who has their life together, which is interesting. Okay, so Pi 1, I feel like this person will eventually fade out of your life. I'm sorry. Okay, but I feel like if you're listening to your heart, you already know this. And this is just your confirmation. Maybe this is just like somebody that you found really attractive. I'm also getting that, like, maybe they are really, really good looking, you know. And maybe they are also pretty tall. I'm getting also brown or green eyes in a way, and brown hair, blonde hair, yeah, something like that. Tall is what I'm getting through. Yeah, but anyways, I feel like this person, they need to do some inner searching first. I feel like maybe this is also why their last relationship failed, okay? If I dig more into their energy, because maybe they didn't find peace within themselves yet. And I'm sorry that we drifted so far apart from how they see you. But I feel like this was important to maybe destroy your limerence or something. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. But maybe you have another crush as well, and you know how this goes. We have 3 piles in total. So maybe you want to also watch another pile if you feel like maybe another pile will resonate more with you. But this is all that I have for you, pile 1. I hope it helped, and I wish you a very nice day. Bye. Hey pile 2, this is going to be your reading, and today we are going to take a look into how your crush sees you. And this is a general reading, but if this energy resonates with you, it resonates, you will know. But if you feel irritated or plucked while watching this, it's just not meant for you, okay? No need to force it, maybe another pile will fit better. But nonetheless, let's take a look into your reading. So, how does pile 1's crush feel about them? We got Stairway to Light, 2 of Wands in reverse, the Empress, 10 of Coins, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Interesting. So, let's unpack this. So, I feel like for this pile, you have known this person for a while now. I don't feel like this is somebody that you barely talk to or only have barely locked eyes with. I feel like this person is kind of a part of your life in some way or another. Maybe this is a co-worker, maybe this is very specific, but maybe this is a friend of like one of your siblings or something, or maybe this is somebody that is just really close to your family in any way. Okay, because something about this person represents stability to you, which is interesting. And I feel like this is also part of the reason why you guys didn't connect emotionally yet, because there's sort of this respect for this shared foundation or the shared stability. Like in their mind, they are thinking, hey, if I approach pile 2 and pile 2 rejects me or something goes wrong, then I kind of destroy the stability that we have. And this is why there is some kind of emotional distance right now, even though they see you as the Empress. Like they see you as somebody who's very nurturing, also very beautiful. Okay, the Empress is the most beautiful woman archetype in the tarot. And I'm also getting that they perceive you as somebody who maybe always holds themselves together. Maybe you are somebody who comes across as very stoic to them. It's very specific, but this is what I'm getting. Like maybe you do not show a lot of emotion, and overall I feel like this person is kind of unsure how you feel about them, if you want them to approach you or not. And with the 2 of Wands in reverse, it's kind of interesting because I feel like with this card here, it represents that you both aren't that far away from one another, but at the same time you are. Like physically, yeah, you guys might be in the same place from time to time, but emotionally there isn't much happening yet. Even though I feel like this person strongly desires getting to know you more, or getting to know you in another way is what I'm hearing. But also with the Stairway to Light, I feel like you embody something that has a lot of potential for them, but still there is this aspect that just holds them away. So maybe they are waiting for a sign, maybe they are waiting for an opportunity to get closer to you, okay? So let's clarify. We got the 3 of Cups, we got the Moon. Yeah, they are really unsure of how you perceive them. 7 of Wands, they are afraid that you will reject them, or that just this time or time and space just isn't right for this. They are also afraid, like I said earlier, that they could destroy this. I feel like this is a very complicated situation, okay? For some of you, this person could be in a relationship, okay? or be married or just be involved with somebody else, for some of you, okay? Because to get to you, they would need to destroy some kind of stability that they have. And I feel like this is also why they feel like you would reject them, because you are well aware that you would be part of this disruption in a way. And I feel like you do not want to risk this, or maybe you have some kind of boundaries around this, okay, where you're like, okay, I do not want to be part of this. Something needs to end. First, the Ten of Swords, yeah, something needs to end. Something that was already established, something that already was part of their routine needs to end for them to get close to you. And as long as this isn't happening, I feel like there is some kind of distance between you guys. And in the meantime, they perceive you as very mysterious. They don't really know what you are up to. They don't know if you are seeing anybody. I feel like there is also some hidden jealousy in the moon card here, okay? I feel like they are also asking some friends about you, or some people that you both know. So I'm very sure you guys have the same friend group or shared some kind of the same social group in a way. Yeah. But a lot of fears here, a lot of distance emotionally, and a lot of attraction. Like, I feel like you attract this person a lot. They want to dig deeper into your life, but they only can see the surface. And this mysteriousness is very attractive to them, is what I'm getting. Like, they want to look for more. I feel like also maybe they are kind of bored with the life that they are having right now. And you seem like something that they can escape to when they are just bored. This kind of sounds mean, but you know, like, I feel like when they are just sitting by themselves, thinking about their life and their routine, everything is normal, nothing exciting happens, and then you come as the Empress into their life and you represent something exciting, something mysterious, something that they can escape from, okay? Like, this is a unique card from the stack. It's like Stairway to Light, and I feel like this really resonates with this pile, because it's like this person really escapes into your light, into the fantasy of being with you, what it would be like to touch you, have you near them, stuff like that, which is really interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay. Let's find out what will happen next between my Pisces and their crush. And I mean, it's your crush as well. Maybe it's somebody that you don't really want to have a crush on. Maybe that's why you keep your emotional distance. And I get it. So, we got the Two of Coins. We got the Judgment card. We got the Death card. Ten of Swords. Nine of Coins, Sun, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Ooh, damn, this feels dramatic. I like it. Okay. Anyways, so I feel like there will be a big decision that this person will make. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like this decision will be rather impulsive in a way. Like, I feel like maybe something will happen in their life. Let's say they see you with somebody else, or they find out that you are going out with somebody else, or something happens in their personal life, in their stable life, and they realize what they truly want. And what they truly want is you, because you make them happy. Because all along they were in this Two of Coins energy, which is kind of unsure. It's like not really on one side of a decision, you know, like you have two coins and you don't really know which one to choose, but they eventually came to the conclusion, or come to the conclusion, that hey, you make them very happy. Yeah, and they will end something. We have the Death card here, the Ten of Swords, and the Judgment, which all three cards speak of a big decision, an ending, a new beginning. And once they end this, because what is so interesting is this decision will come pretty impulsively, but once they end this, they will feel very confident in this decision. Like, I feel like they will kind of experience a rebirth, also with the Ten of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords, because I feel like for a long time they felt stuck in this position. This could very well be somebody who is in a relationship or who is involved with somebody else, or maybe for some of you this also could be like a workplace or a job situation, but I'm not getting that for a lot of people. Like, for most of you guys, I'm truly getting that this is somebody who is involved with somebody else. And maybe you don't want to be a homewrecker, you know, I get it. So therefore you kept your distance, but I feel like eventually this person comes out of this, and they also come out of this with a lot of pride in a way. They feel more fulfilled, they feel more confident, they also feel more like themselves again. And I feel like by this time they are ready to approach you, and you being in this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you will be very welcoming towards them, because I feel like you waited for them to make this final decision to open yourself up again, because this is your boundary. You didn't want somebody who is only half in, you want somebody who's all in, and this person knows that about you. And I feel like once you establish this completely, once they see you moving on, once they see you getting more away from this person, focusing more on yourself, maybe even seeing other people, whatever this trigger moment might be, they will realize that you mean what you say, and that will trigger a kind of ego death into them and make them realize that you make them really happy, or the thought of being with you makes them really happy, because I feel like you also might have been kind of tired of only being a fantasy to this person, which is also interesting. Anyways, yeah, but this is what I have for you, part 2. I hope this resonates, I hope this helped, and thank you so much for listening, and I will see you the next time. Bye! Hey part 3, this is going to be your reading, and today we are going to take a look at how your crush sees you, and I would say we dive straight into it. If this reading doesn't resonate, if it feels like it's triggering, or you kind of need to force yourself to watch, this won't be your reading, okay? If this is your reading, it feels very aligned, it feels very easy to watch and to listen to, and you will have a good feeling about it, even though when the messages might be kind of triggering, but you still feel good about it, you know what I mean? So if this applies to you, if you feel good listening to this, welcome, this is your reading. If not, then maybe another pile resonates better with you, and that's okay. Anyways, let's dive straight into it. Okay, what does your crush think of you? Ooh, these are all positive cards. Okay, we got the 4 of coins here, which we talk about later, but anyways, we got the Strength card, the King of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So sweet. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a new situation in a way. But with the 6 of Cups, I'm also getting that maybe you have known this person for a while. Maybe you guys have been high school friends, or you've known each other from high school, or maybe you used to work at the same place, or something like this. Like, you've known each other from somewhere else, but you left this place years ago, but now you guys have seen each other again, and this brought up a lot of positive memories. And also I feel like you guys have evolved a lot during this time, and also this person, or you, opened up to this person in a very romantic way. And yeah, I feel like when it comes to how this person sees you, I feel like they at the moment perceive you as open, Also, something about you feels very refreshing. Maybe you changed a lot. This is what I'm getting so strongly. Maybe you changed your hair color. And I noticed that something about you changed. Maybe you got a new tattoo, or you do your makeup differently, or maybe you lost some weight, maybe you gained some weight, maybe you gained some muscles, maybe you changed your style. Something about you dramatically changed, and they realized that, and they really like that. Yeah, so sweet. But I feel like they always liked you, but you guys never really saw each other in a romantic way. But now that you guys came back together, it kind of aligns more, which is so sweet. Anyways, I'm also saying sweet so often in this pile. So this person thinks you're very sweet. I'm also kind of giggling in this pile, like I feel like this is very fresh. Also with the 10 of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of nurturing energy currently around you guys, but at the same time there's still some holding back from each other, maybe because these feelings are pretty overwhelming, because the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups, it's pretty emotional, not gonna lie. So I feel like maybe you or this person still has some of their guards up, which is understandable because you don't really know where this is going to go. You know what I mean? I mean, that's also why you watch this reading, which makes sense. So, let's clarify some more. We got the Queen of Swords. We got the Six of Wands. We got the Four of Cups, we got the Page of Cups, we got the Hierophant, and whoopsie. Last but not least, we got the 10 of Wands. Ooh. Oh, that's a whole other layer to this, which is so interesting. Okay, we start with the good stuff, shall we? How they see you. I feel like you've developed a lot, not only from your physical appearance, but also from your internal state of being. Like something about you is way more confident than before. Like I said, this pile, you guys have known each other before. If this doesn't resonate, this isn't your reading, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because this person knows two versions of you. The old version, maybe the younger version, you know what I mean? Because you also got the Page of Cups here. Yeah, oh, this is so interesting. I feel like, I'm sorry that I interrupted what I wanted to say, but this is important because this just came to me. Because I feel like you guys have known each other, like I've said for the third time, years ago. And you guys keep your guards up because you think of each other that maybe there is some immaturity, because you have known each other when you were immature, you know what I mean? And since then you both had a lot of life experiences, you met people, you maybe had relationships, you had different jobs, whatever, you know, you became mature, but you guys still have this image of each other in their minds from being younger, which is why you guys have your guards up. And that's so interesting. Anyways, what I wanted to say earlier, they also see this internal shift at the same time. Yeah. Like maybe as you guys get closer, maybe as you guys exchange more, and if they hear about your life story, what you went through, the experiences you had, they feel this deep admiration for you with the Six of Wands. So this energy of the Page of Cups and the Four of Coins and the Four of Cups, which is all kind of the energy of having your guard up, being kind of immature, stuff like that, this slowly but surely shifts. Because they see you opening up to them, and it's so beautiful because they see the man or the woman that you have become, and they truly do appreciate that. Also with the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups clarified by each other, this tells me that you guys share the same values. So they see you as somebody who's very family orientated. Maybe you are also very traditional. Maybe you would make a really good mother, a really good father, okay, and they really see that in you, they want that with you, because I feel like you guys are both in a place of life, in a state of mind where you desire that, and you don't want this immature love anymore. Yeah, and we got the 10 of Wands, because this is what I said earlier, we come to the heavy stuff right now. The 10 of Wands is a lot of burdensome energy, you know, a burden, something that you don't really want, you want to get rid of it. And the 6 of Cups speaks of something that is kind of nostalgic, you know, something from the past that you have happy memories of. And this tells me that, like I've said, the biggest blockage in this connection currently is the realization that you both became older and wiser and changed a lot. And this person also needs to let go of the old version of you, or you need to let go of the old version of them, because this is not who they are anymore. They changed a lot, you changed a lot, you've both grown a lot. Yeah, so cool. Anyways, I want to see what happens next between these cute little people. You're not little, I'm sorry, but I love reading tarot because I just see people as energies when I read tarot, and it's kind of cute from this perspective. I kind of love it. Anyways, we continue. We got the 5 of Cups. What happens next to them? Now we got the 6 of Cups. We got the Knight of Wands. Ooh. We got the Ace of Cups. 7 of Wands. 7 of Coins. Ooh, this is also an interesting energy, because with the 5 of Cups speaks of feeling left out in a way. I want to clarify the 5 of Cups before we start. There you go, 5 of Wands. Oh, this speaks of an argument. Maybe you guys will argue about something, or something will come up, maybe in regards to this maturity thing, okay? But I feel like you guys will eventually shift out of this, or something will happen that makes you guys go deeper or speak about a topic that you have both avoided in this connection, but it actually will bring you closer together. And with the Knight of Wands being here as well, this is so interesting and kind of spicy, because I feel like this kind of will lead to this person wanting to be physical with you, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it will be very fiery, and maybe all this passion will overflow, because all the time that you guys have been together, or when you start seeing each other again, they kind of have held themselves back out of respect, or because they didn't really know if you wanted to move that fast. But I feel like whatever comes up for you guys when you argue, you will hear each other's truth, and maybe you will tell them, hey, I want to be closer to you, I have a crush on you, I want to be near you, and they will respond in the same way, because the Knight of Wands is a kind of impulsive energy in combination with your argument or your disagreement. I feel like this will really spark some kind of passion inside of them. Interesting. So they definitely desire you a lot, like, yeah, Queen of Cups. But it's also deeper than that, okay? We got the Queen of Cups, the Sun, the King of Wands. Like, it's not only a physical thing for them, not at all. But I feel like Temperance, they have waited for this for so long. Like, when you guys finally get close to each other, this person's patience has been tested. Maybe because you also stepped up as a man or as a woman. Maybe you raised your standards a lot, because you have been in the 7 of Coins energy. You know, you are like, I only give what I receive, and I want a stable man, I want a stable woman, I want somebody who pours into me emotionally, maybe even financially, you know. And you took your time. Maybe this is also why this person finally realized, or you finally realized that you guys have grown up in a way. And we got the King of Wands again and the Ace of Cups. Like, I feel like there's definitely potential for this to turn in a romantic relationship. But like I've said, I feel like it will take some time, especially on your end, because you are rather cautious and this person knows this. This person knows that you have standards, that they need to meet them. And maybe this is also why you guys maybe get into an argument. But like I've said, I don't feel like this will be the end of it. Ironically, I feel like this will be the start of it, because you guys will open up in a more vulnerable way to each other. Huh, so interesting. Yeah, but this is how they see you. This is what will happen between you guys. And thank you so much for joining in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of my videos and to support me. That would mean so much to me. Yeah, thank you so much. And I see you the next time. Bye.